All right, guys, what is up? I am They Coming, and welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. My hair is loving my headset right now. What is going on? I hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. We have plenty of tournament attacks to do on the TH17. As you can see, we got 15 out of 30 done. We got another 15 to do. We'll be trying our best to knock that out during our 2-hour live stream today. And yeah, if you didn't catch yesterday's stream, we started the equipment blast event and was able to fully complete it on this account. We didn't get all the way to the end during the stream, but later last night I was able to complete it on this account plus the other two. So we still have the bonus track left, but that's not going to really get us too much. With this, we purchased the snake bracelet and a bunch of starry and glowy ore. We were able to level our magic mirror to level 27, getting the final level there, and then putting up 20 levels on our action figure. So we're looking for 100 starry ore, which is going to take a little while. We're looking for 600 glowy ore. That's going to take maybe a week or so, but the starry ore is really what's going to hold us back here. So we are going to be enjoying ourselves with our regular equipment until we're able to get the action figure maxed out. I could be popping some mighty morsels just to see how some of this stuff performs, specifically for the snake bracelet, because we did purchase this, but we won't be leveling it until we finish the action figure. Our king equipment is in a solid spot. The action figure is really the final priority to have a fully meta line of equipments. The Electro Boots, I think, will come much later this spring, getting the final level on the Electro Boots. But at level 26, they work just fine. So, got to keep that in mind as well. Here is the army that we're going to be using today in our attacks. The recall is really a flexible position. You can, instead of choosing to run the recall... Wait, hold on, we have poison. Instead of using a recall, you can elect to use a overgrowth spell. I like the recall version, being able to completely reposition the warden, either right behind the kill squad, or to throw the warden on the opposite side of the base once you get the fireball value that you've been looking for. So I have been leaning towards the recall variation as opposed to the overgrowth variation, but I like this a lot. For the siege machines, I think it's important that you always have a flame flinger, a log launcher, and a troop. What's this called? Troop launcher. All three of those are going to be your most meta options. They're going to give you the push potential to get inside the base. If you have flame flinger value, you can devote some totems to capture expos and just let a flame flinger work. Most of the time, however, I am going with a log launcher or a troop launcher. The barracks would be a very base specific pick, as well as the flame flinger. That would also, I would view that as a pretty base specific pick as well. But the attack goes like this. Put your warden down, you establish a funnel with a warden fireball. You either pick up the warden to drop him in behind the kill squad, or you simply drop the kill squad beside the warden to draw the warden in. There's really good value in not allowing the warden to get so kind of like offset from the kill squad. So being able to tuck the warden in right behind with the queen, behind the 5 meteor golems, usually a very, very strong option there. And then for the back end, you're just waiting for the moment to drop your RC, immediately pop the rocket spear, and then using the remaining spells to more or less protect the RC or do what you need to do. I like to save the rage in at least one invis to where I can pop the queen's magic mirror and then drop rage on top of that. That's typically where I'm trying to use my rage, is on top of the triple queen. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into our first ranked hit of the stream. Wish me luck. All right, we have a 17 and it's a low 17, so this should be much easier. I think it would be value to go ahead and take his clan castle, but I also see a lot of value in taking a spitter. So maybe taking his builder hut right here would be value. I'm just looking for what I need for invis. I need 2 invis and an immediate fireball to make that happen. All right, so let's go and do it. Let's drop you here, 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 drop. Toss. All right. I think that was probably the best fireball that we could have asked for there. I'm going to drop a test loon. A couple test loons. Just see if I can find something. Warden's going to be fine facing that king. No problems there. That Tesla should bring the Warden up, though. And then back down. Okay. So you know what? I think maybe we burn in 1 invis to try to kill this Inferno Tower. Yeah, let's just go right in for the Inferno. And if we have to burn a second, I may not be too mad about that. Yeah, gotta burn a second. And then we'll allow the queen fight to happen. If the queen wants to attack the Warden, cool. Okay. And now I think we go for our approach. I'm going to go ahead and get this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. King to the outside. We're going to pull you now. And tuck. And queen with the break. I see that furnace. Going to deal with the furnace. Poison spell. Attack is moving. But it needs to continue moving. Warden is going to continue in behind. Finally, the Fire Mites decide to die. And we have the king flanking. Oh, we didn't even drop this. Get in there. Get in there, boys. Gonna pop that just to try to save the king's HP a little bit. I'm gonna drop in the Royal Champion now. I don't want to rage the queen, because I think she's doing okay. Queen's ability forced. Triple queen. And then we're going to go ahead and pop the rocket spear, start the cleanup process. And we should have plenty of time, 30 seconds to clear the base. We'll go ahead and drop you. And that's a GG. Nice, so first attack, looking solid. Didn't even need the rage. I was kind of holding the rage like, when do I really need this? But it works. All right, so we'll go ahead and immediately put that request out. Hopefully we get some other people online. Would be kind of nice to get some of that love. Looks like Giella is online at the same time. I could use some troops from Giella. What's up, Mozzarella over on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. Don't be shy, guys. Say hello. If this is your first time here, feel free to introduce yourself. So far, first attack of the stream, 3-star. 14 hits remaining for our tournament. And right now, we're ranked number 23. When I look at the ranks, there are people that are above me that have used more attacks. There are some people above me that have used only 1 more attack. Like this guy right here is soaking crazy defense. This guy, Alexandre, this guy with 17 attacks is outperforming the guy below him with 23. That's insane. This guy's really killing it. Look at that. 2.9 average stars per attack. That guy's definitely promoting if he finishes. We also have 2.9 stars per attack, so that's looking good for us. But I imagine we end up seeing some more. I imagine that we end up seeing some more Town Hall 18s. If we don't get it by the time that counts down, I will go ahead and fill that myself. I don't know if Giella can donate those troops. I'm gonna check him though. Yeah, his Valkyrie's good. His Yeti's good. Okay, so Giella, if he sees the donation request, should be able to fill us up immediately, but I'm not going to slow down the stream just for that. So we got 8 more seconds, then we'll fill it. We have raid medals to use. I'm not going to be stingy with those today. All right, we're going to go ahead and fill. And we're going to do our second tournament attack. So what do we got? All right, an 18. With the 18s, with those 2 spitters in the core, I would really like that fireball. Like, I would kill to have this fireball. So we might end up investing the rage on the warden just to push him faster. Also, not having rocket loons here is kind of sad, right? Like, we would love to have rocket loons to help us with this. Drop 1, drop you, drop all of you. Okay, and we're gonna be looking for a fireball onto the spitter. It's gonna be a challenging fireball to hit. It requires us to clear this entire corner compartment. And you know, I see Flame Flinger. Toss in an archer behind this. Yeah, Warden's chilling though. Alright, so we clear that compartment. We clear that right there. Here comes the fireball to the core. Huge fireball. Massive value. Massive value. And, you know, I think as soon as he gets... Oh, that's not great. It's a lot of damage. As soon as he gets that, we're actually going to pick up. All right, and then we're going to start up here. Queen, break, warden. This, 2 of these. 1 to the outside. I actually really like this business down here. This is so good for us right now. You know, we see the long shot there. We could totem him. But I don't think that was quick enough. I think we're barely going to be slow. No, we're okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop this here because the king is not going to survive that. But man, we're getting crazy value with our flinger. The flinger was the call. 100%. Alright, we're gonna rage eventually. But we have time. We need to keep cleaning though. We need to keep the clean moving. And as soon as we get a good position, we will pop the rage and get our queen ability moving. We're gonna rage right here and move in. And I think this is clean. Go, 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 go. Go. And we got it. There we go. Well, 17 to 18, baby. I know I cannot for Valkyrie. I might be able to be ready, but I could be wrong. Damn. No, I cannot mine our level through for Yetis. Yeah, dude, like, that's just the thing. Like, for the top town halls, you really have to be, I think, like a 16 to donate the max level troops. All right, we're going to request real quick. We did get the second 3-star. That's looking good. Gee, hook me up. Cool. If we don't get it within the request period of time, we are going to go ahead and fill it ourselves because we need to keep attacking. So far, so good. Rank hasn't moved because we are still only half attacks done. We're about to pass the next guy who's got 20 attacks done. This guy right here looks like he's been having a good day on defense as well. Up 50 points, down 1, and also up an attack from me. So he's He's looking solid. This guy, though, oh man, 30 out of 30. 874 is where he stops. Ooh! Ooh, that's tragedy. Ice cold Coca-Cola, keeping the whistle wet. Let's see. While we're in a bit of a lull, I'm gonna take a peek and let you guys see the other two bases that I'm working with right now. This is my brand new 11. You can see that all of the critical stuff is upgrading right now. The lab finished last night. I did drop a book of spells to go ahead and get the level 8 zap. I also immediately after that decided to go ahead and go for max level healers because I like charges. After this, I'm probably going to go for baby dragons because I've been having a lot of fun, a lot of great success with baby dragons. Another thing to consider too is because I have a fireball on this account, going for the max level quake is going to be meaningful damage. When it comes to fireball quake combinations, going ahead and getting that quake spell maxed out, I think it's going to be very, very helpful. So that's this account. The other thing is, just to show you, we don't even see the fireball. We've purchased it, but we don't even see it yet because our hero hall is still upgrading. And as soon as it's done, it'll unlock the warden, and at that point we can see the warden. We can see his equipment, that is. So you're going to notice I have a lot of ore saved up. I'm instantly going to be dropping that ore onto the fireball and the rage gem. That is the order of business there. Now, the other account here is going to Town Hall 12 right now. So both of these accounts going up to the next Town Hall approximately the same time. This one a little bit later because I was waiting for some king levels. I was a little bit behind on king levels, but I timed it to where when this Town Hall pops and I'm able to upgrade the hero hall, all of that upgrade time together. So that's 4 plus 3, that's 7 days. That gives me plenty of time to knock out the final 3 levels of the Barbarian King. So when we actually get the hero hall upgraded, we'll be able to devote all those builders to the warden. So yeah, or maybe not warden. Sorry. Maybe we start putting levels onto our queen, probably. Feel like that's probably the most value. But warden, depending on the upgrade times, I don't know how long. Only a day and 4 hours? Man, I might just power level the warden if it's like that. If that's where we're at, I might just power level the warden. So anyways, that's our account. On that account, we do have the fireball up at level 9 now with a level 12 rage gem. So that feels good. We're full, noise, and it's time to attack. All right, so next, Town Hall 17 tournament hit. Ooh. Okay, so very chord Town Hall. It's a little sketchy. Would like to hit his revenge tower. So if I attack from the top, is that going to get me what I need? That is the question. I do not know. If I attack from the bottom, I might have a little bit easier time, so we're going to try that instead. All right, so let him move in. And I'm looking for value with a Flame Flinger. I don't see it, so we're going to instantly go ahead and select our log launcher. Because we want to be able to push directly at something. Alright, so Sneezy took a little bit of damage. Alright, would like to get the bow out. And I think that would give me a 3 invis pattern to get what I need to done. I think he's fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got 20 seconds to really make our final decisions here. Be like this, this, and this. Hit it. Massive fireball. Very good. Headhunter. King. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Queen. Wall break. Okay, so we're going to keep pushing. Warden's going to transfer in, so we don't need our recall this time. All right, and we're still pushing. The long shot is being distracted by meteor golems. We like those vibes big time. Now we have this, okay? I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good things. I don't want to pop queen just yet. I'm holding, I'm holding, I'm holding. We're gonna rage now. Is it the best rage? No, but is this the best base? Absolutely not. I'm gonna drop all the loons over there. Man, those max ricochet cannons are seriously deadly. Especially with modifiers. Very deadly. Didn't even need any of the totems. So GG there. I think that fireball is what really set that attack over the edge. All right, request. All right, nice, Giella. He's here. He's locked and loaded. I'm looking for his request too. It's always nice when you got one other person online. You're both grinding at the same time. All right, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Attack. All right, another 18. Man, interesting that they're giving us all the 18s. All right, so easy fireball to get his, to get this entire compartment, I think is one way to do this for sure. I don't think it's valuable to try to fireball the mono because we wouldn't get the CC with it. Unfortunately, his revenge tower is cored very well, so I think we just take the bottom side here. I mean, honestly, I think that's just the easiest thing to do. We'll double invis. Wanted to make sure I got it deep enough. I don't know if I needed both invis spells. I would need to use my brain a little bit more. And also our recall, we're not using that yet. We're probably not going to end up using it, but it's what it is. All right, we're going to come in like this. Queen in the pocket. You over here. You got this. There's the furnace. All right, we get the mono down before the furnace, or before we have to do the crazy engagement. Nice. We even opened the top compartment, which I kind of like. I'm going to drop a couple loons in behind this, even though we haven't seen any Seeking Air Mines yet. This looks pretty good, and we're walking right into his revenge tower. Like, directly into his revenge. Pop queen on it. We're going to go ahead and drop you over here. And now we have spells to protect the Royal Champion. I'm going to pull her out now, even though this looks super goofy. This looks very goofy, right? But watch this. All the defenses are attacking other stuff. And we're just going to hold. We're going to invis now. Just keep RC alive. And we have cooked. Your boy cooked. Weak layouts. When you give someone that much value with a fireball, if they're holding a fireball, like, you just lose. Like, be patient, set the attack up, take one quadrant, and then attack the other three in a counterclockwise or clockwise fashion. That's how you kill those bases. That's how you do it every single time. Request. And we shall wait. We are now 19 of 30. We've jumped some ranks since we've got a few attacks in. We're actually into the top 15, which is where we want to be. We do want to promote, I think, every season. There's no reason for me not to promote. Thank you, G. Thank you, G. Okay, let's keep it up. Whoops, that's not a tournament. This is a tournament. All right, here we go. All of our troops, all of our spells, nothing has changed. The recall is basically to make it so that you can force your warden to go where you need him to go, even if you have to push him in a little bit deeper than you're comfortable with. All right, I do want to take... I think I want to hit his ricochet right here. The reason for that is I would get his clan castle and everything on the other side too. Multi-gear is definitely well protected. All right, so we're going to go in as easy as possible with that. I'm going to have to use a handful of invis here. I'm looking at what I need to make it happen. I almost see it. We're going to let him walk up. If he has to fight some of these defenses first, I'm actually not mad about that. Because what I don't want to do is invis the defenses and he walks right into them and dies so quick. All right, we got 30 seconds. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the invis here and see if I nail it. I do. I do. Throw. Got it. Beautiful. It's where we want to be with our life. All right, and now I think we go that way. So when he gets that, I will pull him off. I do want him to get this archer tower, though. That would be really nice. All right, go ahead and pull him out. Get the king down here. Go and break in. Party bus. Warden, baby warden, and queen. Couple loons. We're going to walk right over this gigabomb. I don't know if I'm mad about that, though, because we don't take hardly any damage from that. I should have been headhunting this a year ago. Queen, are we going to come around the corner? We do. What a babe. Pop this, just make our life easier. And look, the town hall's down. Everything is marching in a circle. This is what you want. I think I'm going to save the RC for the very back end. And the reason that I would like to do that is because that's a lot of DPS. Like, that multi-gear doesn't play. So if the queen goes in here, I'm actually going to rage queen and pop invis. And then I'm going to pop you over here, and I'm going to do this. And I'm going to get ready to do this. The totem. And it looks beautiful. I think we're cleaning. And with 30 seconds, we have spells in hand. Never a doubt, all heroes are alive. And GG. You say base visit, brother. I'm doing my tournament attacks, but welcome to stream, Anime Walla. How are you doing, brother? How are you? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, GG's. We're doing well. We're doing well. When we find the 18s, it's not the end of the world. And I've become more comfortable over time attacking the 18s. And I think the biggest thing is you need to get maximum value with a fireball. If you're running this army, you have to get maximum value with your fireball versus the 18s. You can't go for cheap fireballs and only get like 3 defenses. You need to go for ones where you're getting like clan castle and ideally the revenge tower. Like, I always try to target that revenge tower with a fireball if I can. Sometimes they'll core that revenge tower to where you just can't, so you need to go for massive value elsewhere. But yeah, I am fine. What about you? Happy Saturday, man. I'm doing well myself. We're chilling, finishing our ranked hits. And so far we're in the top 15 and we still have 10 hits to go. So that feels nice. A day and 9 hours left. I'm hoping we can still promote this season. Looking at those that are above us, man, the people above us have done 9 or 10 more attacks than we have. So that looks good. We're looking okay in that regard. Hopefully we can sneak in to Electro 32. That would be cool. My first season with battle modifiers. Nice scenery. Love the music. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I think that's why I leave the scenery on, is because the music for this scenery is awesome. Facundo Klobobs. Hey, long time no see. What's up, Klobobs? You're a sight for sore eyes. Long time no see, man. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the porty, dude. Welcome back. All right, Jilla hooked us up. Thank you, thank you. We need to keep it up. Let's go. All right, another 18. What do we do? Here's his revenge tower. Man. Okay, so the revenge tower is kind of buried. If we hit the revenge tower, we get a lot. The problem is hitting the revenge tower. There's a big line of defenses on either side. We need to go for a different fireball. I think we go for the ricochet cannon right here, because we'd get a bunch of value around it, despite not luring the CC. So I think we do this. Let's drop one barb to help with that funnel. We want the ricochet cannon, though. Okay. I want him to get the air defense, and then I'll do the invises. Ooh, nice. Okay, I see you. Okay. So this. Hit those right there. We'll finish the Inferno by ourselves. And then we need to plan our intro. I think we have to go in from the top here. Man, he's finding a lot of Teslas. This is good value. Good value. And we still have 15 seconds on this, or 10 or less actually, because we're Warden's gonna go down if I don't pick him up, because he's a doofus. Alright, we're gonna have to fight the CC, gotta remember that. We're gonna send the RC in beside this, because we're kind of experiencing some pain. Where's the rest of the CC? I don't see it. Are we making it through a wall, or are we just dying? It seems like we're just dying. Okay. Okay, the queen finally made it through her wall. All right, we're going to die to that. Unfortunately, did not play my cards properly there. Go ahead and pop that. Just power along. Unfortunately, losing what we lost there. I'm going to drop all 4 loons for the multi-archer tower. And with no time, unfortunately, we will end up time failing this. Certain about that. We don't have the time. All the cleanups on the ground. I'm gonna hit this now. It's as good as we could have done. Poison the king, I guess. Oh man, is there a shot? Actually? Oh no! It's gonna be a 90. What did we actually miss? There's 2 structures in there? I'm trolling? Oh no, the queen. Dude, if I had 1 more loon for that, we might have been able to do it. But the 99 versus the 18. Oh, that one hurts. That one hurts. Hey. Percentage was good. We got the maximum number of trophies without 3-starring, which was 32, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got 32. Unfortunate. Barely ran out of time. I don't know if we made it through the wall, if we actually would have been able to cap the wizard tower. But we did what we could. We did what we could. And we're full. Let's keep going. All right, we need every bit of trophies that we can sap. All right. Interesting. So it's a box. Where is his revenge? It's the bottom. Next to his clan castle, no less. We are down with that. I think I just take... I think I actually go for the revenge tower, and the reason for that is because we get a bunch of stuff behind it too. Like, we get a bunch of value from that. All right, so invis, I see it. Okay. All right, we're going to hit the invis. Oh, or not. Oh, that sucks. We're going to get hit with this. Okay. Unfortunately, we kind of have to do this. And the reason I am doing this is for this reason, right? Like, if we don't eat those and then do what we need to do here, we're dead. Like, we're about to lose all of those healers. All right, hit this and this. Oh. Well, that's a structure that I was not counting on. Okay, well, we've already made a mistake. We got to recover. We got to put the king, meteor golems, king, party bus, this, wall breaker, queen. All right. Well, we've committed some sins, but now it's time to crush the town hall. Couple trailing loons, soak some traps. Pop that. We hit the town hall with it. And we're pushing. Queen, ability popped with the rage. I'm raging through this guy. It's what we want. It's what we need. We're going to hit the totem into the back. Get ready to throw you over here. Protect the queen again. Protect the queen again. Totem over here. Totem over here. Clean up the outside. Do we have the force? I think we do. And there it is. Okay, so now it's just clean up. Troops got to move. Everyone's stuck in a tornado trap. Lol. Put everything on the board. We want not to time fail. That should be it. 1, 2, and then 2 down here, and we're looking good. GG's. You got it, guys. Whoo! Even with the fireball fail, hitting the... Okay, that's one thing that I don't like. Hitting a unset crafting station because you don't recognize it as a defense is a bad feeling. But that happened. Who is this? Who is this guy? It's Town Hall 18. He just wants to join the clan. Well, I don't know who he is, so I can't let him in. He's a member of the boys. Love it. Would I be able to bring in my main 16? It is rushed from when I wanted to do some rush things for defenses. Mostly troops are not that bad. I'm trying to bring it up to max. Mutts. There's plenty of people that have rushed their under-leveled accounts in this clan. I'm sure that would probably be okay. I mean, there's 3 slots. I would just ask one of the co-leaders, if I'm being honest. Go ahead and ask a co-leader. Sorry. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Okay, we're good. I would say just ask one of the clan leaders. Mozzarella wants to bring in his 16, and he says it's pretty rushed. Oh, Doc is over on the Twitch side, Motz. Doc says sure. So yeah, sounds like a plan, Stan. But we're doing good. We're up to rank 9. Battle log is like this. For the transparency, we missed twice in our first 15 attacks. We've missed once in our second 15 attacks so far. Only 1 building, and it was an 18, and we time failed it. Although, I don't know if she would have made it through that wall. To her credit, though, she had frozen arrow. So, with a frozen arrow, I think maybe the second she locks onto the Super Wizard Tower, it might have shut it down just barely enough so she could do the final DPS on it. All right, so we put the request out. It's been sitting there for a couple minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fill myself up, keep the stream moving, and let's go. Next ranked attack. Interesting base. He's got a hole. That's odd. I'm guessing there was a crafting station there. Prior town hall build, maybe? I want to go for a quick fireball to his monolith to take his clan castle, I think. Yeah, so unless we see Teslas, I think this would be a nice clean fireball. All right, we got it. And then we let the attack cook for just a minute here. I don't care which way he goes. This is probably a better way to go, though, because it's going to take him less time to get through this stuff than it would that massive hero haul, which can be an issue. Now he's going to encounter the queen. So the question is can I get this headhunter in and not allow this queen to just murk my warden? Actually, he's going to be able to kill her anyway. So we're not going to stress. All right. That single target Inferno is stressing me out, though. So I think... We'll take the Ricochet, and then we'll actually attack from the other side. All right. We'll let him keep going, and then we'll pull him, because he's still getting value, right? That's value, too. Tuck. And we're pushing for the core. The core is open. We are in. Town hall down. Pop now. Let's go ahead and get value. I'm actually going to pop spear and just allow him to do it. Allow her to do what she needs to do. All right, the final single's gone. Probably do this. And then I'm going to rage here like this. Queen's going to step into all this madness. Totem behind. Go ahead and get the cleanup over on this side. It looks like what we need. And we're sitting on spells as we like. We enjoy the swag. Also, like, where were your air traps? I bet you if they go over here. Nice. Okay, we found one. Weird, man. We waltzed all the way through that base. Didn't even sweat. Cool. We got it. Next tournament hit. We're looking good. Looking good. Let's check out the leaderboard. So who's above us and what are their scores? All right, 7 more hits should allow us to get up at least a few more ranks. Because I'm looking at Paragon, and I'm looking at Avengers, and I'm looking at those guys, and I'm seeing there being like a small enough differential to where we could leap into one of those positions. We might even leap into 3rd place. It kind of depends how I play my cards. I mean, if we are playing consistently, we'll definitely leap into 3rd place. I'll be able to give you troops now. We'll grab it once I'm off work. Yeah, mods, definitely. Like, if you want to bring an account in that is like able to donate high level troops for your sake or for others, absolutely. Like, one thing is, I've been playing this game a lot. I think I'm playing more than like most people in the clan, but not everyone. Maybe there's people that are playing as much, but yeah. I hit 2 with E-Drags this morning. That was fun. Let's watch it. At least while we have the request out, right? Yeah. E-Drags with 2 Inferno Dragons and 2 Loons. Interesting. Starts with a barracks. First drop of the attack starting with a barracks. That is interesting. You don't see that too often. Good zaps. Now that queen, man, queen can tear these air troops up. And look, the queen is going to solo an E-Drag. Whoo! And here comes the bulk. Right into the center. Good totem for the left side AD. Like it. Now, that sweeper is a pest. Like, what a menace. There is the revenge. All those things are close enough to where the revenge is actually still hurting them. But he's just moving it. This base is way too thin. Like, having a Sui King on one side of a funnel or Sui Queen on one side of a funnel, it's way too thin, man. But he likes the Minion Prince. And what I can say about the Minion Prince is he's getting value. He is free farming behind all these E-Drags. While the E-Drags take a little while to attack, he's had plenty of opportunities to deal massive damage with that Minion Prince behind. There we go. Interestingly, no Electro Boots. Instead, the Frost Flake to freeze up defenses. Interesting. Very interesting. I put a request in only thing I do not have are totem spells. Never mind, I got it. Forgot I'm LD. Oh, nice, Mods. What's up, man? All right. Well, that's been sitting there for 3 minutes. We're going to keep moving, and we're going to reinforce and go ahead and go in. 7 attacks remaining. Here we go. All right. Where's this guy's revenge tower? I don't see it. I don't see the revenge tower. I don't see his revenge tower. Well, I see his clan castle and his monolith and his multi-gear. If we hit his scatter, we would get a spitter, an inferno, multi-gear, clan castle. Okay. We do that. Let him move. We're going to give him a little bit of help with 1 barb. Even though the queen went after that, it's kind of annoying, right? We're looking for that, the scatter shot. That's what we're after. I'm surprised he's not going after this queen. Okay. I see the fireball now. 1, 2. Bip. Did not get a single down. Missed on that earthquake. It's kind of annoying. I don't think anything is going to repair it, though. And, you know, we got that poison out. That's fine. If he goes up, he's chilling, right? So then we're going to drop the king over here. Party bus. Line up the golems, the queen, the break, the business. And we're going to let him continue to do what he wants to do over there, because he's completing the funnel while the attacking force is actually doing its job. Go ahead and invis so that we don't lose the king too early. And here comes the warden on the flank. Pop king now. It's good value there. Send you over there. Okay. We didn't drop any of these loons, so we're going to put them in way behind, even though that seems a little sus. Late invis. One more over there. One more over there. Here we are in the final compartment. Rage plus queen ability. And that the other thing, I like being able to delay the queen ability as late into the raid as possible, because, like, I get 30 seconds with it, right? 30 seconds. That's pretty massive. And so another thing about popping that triple queen is that with a rage, if she gets stuck in a compartment, the triple queen plus rage can get through walls. So yeah. Yeah, boy, says Deeg. What up, Deeg? How's it going, man? Hope we're gonna hang out this weekend. I know our friends want to. Pig Dog 666. The only thing I regret is that I didn't start playing COC much earlier. What's up, pig dog? Bro, did you just start playing? When did you start playing Clash? The good news is the lower town halls are actually lots of fun to play. Like a lot of fun. Wait a minute. How did I get a Valkyrie? A single Valkyrie. I'm going to reinforce. Okay. Quick. All right. So we reinforce for cheap. Let's go. All right. Another 18. So we're hitting up. I think we go for the fireball onto the Inferno because it gives us his clan castle. And then we want to march right into his Revenge Tower side. King Funnel should be pretty easy to the out. Yeah, I think we go for the fireball onto his Inferno. 100%. One test loon. Is he being shot at? No, the test loon is being bay. Cool. Nice. I'm just going to go ahead and invis now. That was horrible. Don't ask, bro. Just don't. Well, we have made choices, and we have to live with those choices. All right. I guess I can save the Quakes. I mean, we had to burn our rage to keep him moving, to keep him alive. All right. We didn't lose a healer. Okay. We need to start going. So there is a crisis. We are averting it. We are pulling off. We spent a lot of time, though. Now we're moving. I'm going to go ahead and Quake right here, like this. And then toss the totem in there. And we're pushing. Pop you now. Do everything we can to get the Revenge Tower down. Please get the Revenge Tower. Cool. I'm going to start sending you from over there. A couple here. Oh, that's where all of his traps are. Queen's ability plus the totem should help. That from downtown. Clean up. Can the queen power through? That is the question. Okay. I don't know where to use this totem. Right here. Sneak. Okay. Wait a minute. No way. No way. Oh, dude, get dumped. Oh, wow. Woo! I whiffed the fireball entirely and still 3-started a Town Hall 18. Swag bag. Swag the fireball. Whoo, boy. Oh, my word. What a day. What a day. 5 attacks left. Man, we averted some serious crises so far today. I am feeling good about our performance in League this season. I'm looking forward to the increased level of difficulty with Expert, Master, and Legends modifiers, right? Anything to make the game a little bit tougher, because right now it doesn't seem tough enough. And honestly, making the game tougher, it's going to teach me to be a better and better attacker. If I can play it with a handicap, you know? We got a minute and 10, and then I'll go ahead and reinforce if I don't get it in time. I think I should have enough to keep reinforcing for the rest of the day. Yeah. If I really need to, I will burn medals, raid medals, to go ahead and give that to myself. But swag bag. You're not playing Clash of Clans. You just regret it, dude. Play Clash of Clans. It's a good time to play. Progression is actually not a horrible thing now. Yes, you do have to think about your heroes. You need to get builders. But yeah. Play. Oh, Doc just gave us troops. All right, we're good. Let's keep our momentum up. 5 more hits. All right, Cord Town, Isolated Town Hall. All right, so we see his Clan Castle and his Revenge Tower are side by side right there. So if we hit his Ricochet, we get all this. It's gonna be a tricky fireball to hit because this is still pretty close, right? Like, we don't want to end up tripping it. Okay, let's do this. I think we're going to actually drop a super barb for that. And then we're going to look for a quick invis as soon as we get that down. Like this and this. Beautifully done. Beautifully executed. Simple fireball wins the war. All right. Now, it would be cool if we could get the spitter, but we're going to have to deal with his long shot. And as you can see, the long shot doesn't play. Long shot really doesn't play. So if we need to use an invis to protect here, we might. But we need to start running clockwise as soon as we get the bow, maybe. Yeah, okay, here we go. Funky bus, break this. Brother! Let's just make that a little bit more comfortable for ourselves, yeah? Headhunter to the outside, help with King. The party bus is partying. All right. Okay, Warden is going down here. We'll have to live with that. I'm actually going to go ahead and totem just to ensure. And let's actually go ahead and pop King now, just to force everything. The Queen is chilling. Rage and Queen ability now. This is the value moment. We still have the RC. We're going to go ahead and drop her in now. And we can start toteming, I think, like this. And we're good. Cool. Hey, we definitely take those. 100%. Got it. GG's. GG, nerd. GG. Swag ability on the RC. Let's go. Cool. Beautimus fireball, 100%. All right. Actually, I'm going to watch the fireball again. Like this, you know, sometimes when you look at a fireball, you can simplify it if you just stare at it for a little bit longer. I mean, you can't not drop your Warden, right? Like, not dropping your hero as soon as the attack timer starts to go is a mistake. This is also very interesting that he hasn't leveled his Dark Elixir drills, nor his collectors. That's a choice. I can't say why you would do that. But also, this being free was a nice gift. Hitting the ricochet. Gaga. We put a nice little cut. So then you do have the Island Town Hall, but there's just this tight little moat all the way around that, you know, it controls the attackers' troop pathing for them, which is odd, right? Like, you don't want you don't want to help the attacker with better pathing. Getting the spitter down was pretty good. And of course, deciding to go about right now because we realize that our healers are doing plenty. Oh, eating 2 black mines? I didn't even see that until now. And then getting him out because I didn't want to take another scatter shot plus Guardian shot, because the Guardian hurts. Guardian does a lot. Man, even with the Headhunter, that King just doesn't go down very fast, does he? Like, the Meteor Golem still had to jump the wall to assist. And of course that totem just to lock him up, because look, Valkyrie should see him. No, she doesn't. Wow. I would have thought the Valkyrie would have immediately seen that, but now she does. Valkyrie jumps in there, and I think she will actually go down here. No, she doesn't. Okay. No, she does. Actually, she does. And then over here, got the triple queen set up. We still have all of our totems into invis. In case things were to get hairy, we'd be able to invis totem whatever we needed. I decide just to go ahead and get some loons in to clean the outside. It's not going to stop the attack. Even if I hadn't dropped those loons, it still would have 3-starred cleanly. Way too many Meteor Golems alive. Ooh. Apprentice Warden gets sprung at the last second. GG's. Okay, so now we got troops. And we have 4 hits remaining. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right. Island Town Hall. This is closer to the base meta that exists at Town Hall 18 Legends League right now. There's obviously no Revenge Tower. It's his 17. I would like to get his multi-gear because that would give us the Clan Castle, 2 scatters, a Ricochet, and a multi. Archer Tower. So we're going to need to use at least 3 invis, I think, to make this happen properly. 1 loon. Try to find something here. It's going to take us more than a second. So I will drop the Super Barb just to assist with the speedy takedown of some of this stuff. We're looking for the Fireball onto the multi-gear. That's what we're after. All right. It'll be like... I'm going to let him take it. And then do the invis. All right, we didn't actually hit the quakes to get the side things. I've made the mistake before of quaking, not actually hitting the second quake onto the CC, and you really need that. You really need it. Go ahead and do that. All right, King to the outside. Party bus, Warden, Queen. All right, he has finally seen what's going on. We'll drop an archer to help out with that stuff. And we're moving, we're pushing. Queen can't decide if she wants to come in or not, which, you know, maybe it's okay. We'll pop King now, because I want the Queen to enter the base. I don't want her to be totally on a solo mission from the rest of the kill squad. She does very well behind Meteor Golems. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. And we're still pushing. We have time. I'm gonna break over here because I think that's where we actually want to have the break. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Okay, we have the time. It's okay. We're not worried. We are not worried. Hit this over here. Queen plus a rage. Queen's gonna murder the back. Still things left over. Super Valk actually just dies. That's interesting. And we get a plus 40. Very nice. We're looking beautiful. All right, next request. 3 attacks remaining. We are currently ranked number 4. And with a few more hits, we could jump into the first... Wait. Do we have first place potential here? If we actually triple out? If we triple out, I think we would. Why is it that there's that one hanging spell every time? I don't get it. Strange. Very strange. Okay, let's keep going, though. 3 more hits. All right, Revenge Tower's on the right. CC is on the bottom. Hero Bell is there. Ooh, you know, I think we fireball his Monolith, get his Hero Bell, his CC, and then we attack. We try to dive right into his Revenge Tower. And the reason I say that is because we don't want it to heat all the way up. We don't want the base to get fully destroyed, and then we can't get to it. All right, so we need to shade to one side here. Hit this properly. 1 loon. The loon triggers something, man, rip me. Just, okay. All right, that's down, so we have 1, 2, 3. There it is. All right, we pulled something, but it was only partial. We're not mad. That's okay. Now, the funnel is not beautifully cut. And the reason I say that is because there's 2 singles that are very, very smartly placed by the defender. But we need to go. For the 18s, we have to go sooner than later. So we're going to pull him out now and get him in behind. We're going to pop the king now, too. Force into the Revenge. And the party bus is going to also help further push in. We're going to poison here. Queen. This rage. Cool. We're still pushing. Totem away. Queen's going to die here. So we have to play for RC. She doesn't die yet. She's about to die, though, right? Yeah. All right. Oh, clean up. What am I doing with my life? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. What's happening here? What's happening here? Dump the rest. Corner. We're good, right? Yeah. Okay. Woo! Hey, got it done. Is Log Launcher best siege for Meteor Golems? It can be. It's between the Log Launcher and the Troop Launcher, in my opinion. I think Troop Launcher, you have to understand how it's going to operate. You have to load your CC differently. Log Launcher, I think, is probably the cleanest... The cleanest one, right? It's the most straightforward. Quite literally, it goes in a straight line. But, like, it gets directly to the Town Hall every time as long as you tank for it. And that's the primary use out of the Log Launcher with, you know, the Log Launcher siege is to get to the core and have an extra burst of troops. The Super Valkyrie and Super Yeti are there to fight a potential Guardian if I'm hitting an 18. So yeah, All right, the request is out. We have 2 more hits. We're currently ranked number 3. Doc has got us right away. We're on fire today. Thank you, Doc, for the support. Let's see if we can finish strong. Sup, Abel? What up, nerd? Hope all is well. Yeah, man, it is. It is. Okay, so let's see. Revenge Tower is by his mono. His CC is on either side. Spitters are facing away from the Warden. Okay. So if I hit his mono, I would get a ton. So I'm looking for the invises. I think I need at least 3 for this trick. 3, yeah, so if I take his wizard tower, I should be in business. Okay. Okay. 1 loon. All right, we'll be looking for... All right, we got another trap there. All right. Let's go ahead and help you out. That'll be a good anchor point, right? Invis, invis, invis. Beautifully done, boys. All right, now we didn't get his single with the Quakes. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss with the other part of what I was trying to do. He's in, so we're going to invis now. Oh, no, he's not going for the single first. That's tragic. He needs like 2 shots. Okay, nice. 1 shot's good too. All right, king to the outside. Meteor golems along. This, and this. Warden should tuck in immediately. Dude, beautiful funnel established. Now, I tried to throw that so he wouldn't take the poison, and that ended up being a waste. Is that a witch? It's a super witch. That's an interesting, very interesting there. Okay, I'm actually going to flank the king with the RC because it looks like we need that support all the way around. The meteor golems are tanking. We're looking strong. I'm looking for his guardian. Did we kill the guardian that fast? Was it that easy? We're going to totem right there. All right, we're looking good. The base is quickly evaporating. All right. We still have the rage plus the queen. Okay, queen's going to come out and around here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull the queen out of the base here. And this is, I mean, hot take. I think this could be the game-winning play here. Or we just did it for fun. Because we lived that life. GG. Nice. Final hit. Final tournament attack. Yep. And we're rank 1! We still have a hit left. Whoa! Ta-da, nerd. Wow. Wow. Now, before I did these hits today, I did take a barometer. There are some guys down here, like this Tamama, 16 of 30 attacks. That guy has real potential to actually win. If he gets if he has a nice run for his final attacks. If that Revenge Tower goes with the Fireball, then that's a fun attack. Absolutely, man. Fireball, I honestly think Fireball on Warden is my preferred Warden. Every now and then these days, like maybe once or twice a week, I do try swapping back over to a Fireball less Warden. Instead, I go Eternal Tome with like Healing Tome. But I gotta say, Fireball Rage Gem, like going for the Fireball opener on Warden is just so strong. All right, final hit. Wish me luck. It's another 18. Looks like a lower level 18 though. His air defenses are lower, but I mean, it's not a terribly weak base. The walls are weak. All right, so we hit this base earlier. I think we're gonna go straight for his Revenge Tower. So we're looking for the Invis trick to get to the Revenge Tower. Now, that might actually be very tricky. There's a lot of stuff over there. But we can try, we will play for it. As soon as we can, I'm going to be going for a Loon plus the Super Barb to the multi-mortar. This. Okay. So the 1-for-1 trade, or the 2-for-1 trade right there. Man, this is going to be a tough fireball. It's a long way. Queen doesn't see him yet, so that's good. This is going to be tough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, dude. If he comes down, it's actually ideal. Kill the queen. Nice. GG. All right. We got to hit this fireball immediately. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man. What a day. Get him out! Oh, boy! Save him! Party bus is a little late. It's okay. Warden needs to heal. Please heal, Warden. This bottom side got stalled, though. Yep, needed to do that. Preserve. We need to start cleaning while we're attacking, though, because otherwise we'll end up in trouble. Do this over here. Let's send one loon over there. In case it doesn't complete, we need to complete, right? Do this. Beautiful. One over there. Archer up there. Okay. Okay. Do this right here. Do this over here. We're moving, man. 30 seconds. Come on, guys. Move, move, move. I know we have the force. I know we have the force. And we got it. Oh, boy. Fireball is clean with the last second recall save. You know, when I start hitting modifiers, I'm seeing now that perhaps forcing a ice block spell into the attack will make my attacks not fail, right? Because once the modifiers kick in, heroes start taking a lot more damage. That Warden would have died if I'd been only one difficulty level up. But that's complete! Completed all of our ranked hits. We currently sit, what's that? Almost 60? What's that? 50? Brain can't math right now. 56? Nice. 56 points above second place. On top of Electro 31 for the season. Now, there are people that still have attacks to do. I'm looking at this guy right here. Sharil. I'm also looking at this guy down here. Alexander. That's looking good. But I believe by securing number 1, I think, unless all these league attackers decide, you know what, I'm using all my hits on the very last day, I think this looks good for us. I think we'll definitely be promoting. We might even have... Uh-oh. Get out of here. I think we have a good chance to promote. Now, we've done our tournament attacks. The exciting part's out of the way. Now we get to crush some stuff. Got to do our war attacks. And we have a couple throwaway hits on the 11. There's a 13 down here. We are not expected to 3-star this. We'll hit the 17 as well, just to give a scout to someone so they know it's in the clan castle. Not saying that scouts are really getting much done for this clan, but yeah, that's what we'll be after. I will probably be hitting, maybe just doing a cleanup attack on one of those. We got higher guys that are above me right now that have hits left. So that's that. Warfrat, man, 97. That hurts. That hurts. Did that just happen? Did we miss it? Oh, man, 1 minute ago. And a 92. Oh, man, he went for a cleanup, too. Damn. Okay, guys, we've been live for an hour 24. I need to use the bathroom real quick. 2-minute timer will appear on the screen. When it counts to 0, we will resume, and we'll go ahead and get these war hits in on both accounts. So I would encourage you to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or you can use the bathroom like I'm about to do, but don't go anywhere. We will be right back. All right, guys, we're back. We're back. Yes, I washed my hands. We're feeling good. We're feeling right. And we're going to be getting in for a couple war attacks. Now, it looks like a lot of the clan, or there have been some nice attacks sort of around the middle of the map, which is where I reside in this clan right now, is around the center of the map. Number 10, there are 20 people in the war. So we need to check out what is available. It's saying my recommended target is this one. That's an interesting base. Okay, this clan castle is all the way down at the bottom. Man, that's kind of brutal. Let's actually watch the replay real quick, and we can formulate an attack. See based on what comes out of that clan castle. It's interesting. I see him do all these, 7 revive spell attacks, and I gotta say, I'm not really impressed. So I think most important is to find out like where his Teslas are and what is in that clan castle, because we're about to find out. Ice Golem and Super Dragon. A choice. Teslas look to be cored. Man, the Revenge Tower just smoking everything. Keep reviving. You got all your stuff together. Keep reviving. I don't know why he's holding revives. Like, if he just kept reviving, he may have been okay. But he started losing all of his tanking potential. Alright, so he's got a random Tesla over there. This is a tricky base, man. This is a tricky base to attack. Let's pause it real quick. Where would a fireball work? Ricochet cannon down here. So as long as I put him down, like, onto the collector. Invis here. Would get me the ricochet cannon. I don't think it goes for that right there. Which would give me this. Yeah, and then maybe the kill squad could just wipe in like this, similar to how he started his meteor golems, but we'll just do it a little better. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm feeling. I don't want him to trip the CC, right? Because that Super Dragon would be a pain in the butt to deal with. But it's 1 invis, 2 invis, 3 invis. Or do I just invis this? Does that make it closer? I think it does. All right, let's make sure, again, he has no Teslas in this bottom corner, and then we'll go ahead and get ready for our attack. No, I don't see any Teslas. I think they're all cored. Yeah, and he's got the one behind the town hall. It's a little bit weird. Man, lucky that he was able to pick up the 2nd star there. But all these, like, dude, please stop using the revives. Like, I just don't get it. It doesn't do what we think it will. All right, wartime. Let's see again. Eliminating that. It's good pathing, right? Like if we center our earthquake like right between these two things, we'd get what we actually need. Unfortunately, I think we'd have to take another earthquake to actually hit the scatter shot, because these two things are too far apart to nail both. So we just have to settle for the ricochet plus the multi inferno, and then coming behind the spitter directly into the monolith, I think is strong. Dropping party bus from, I think, basically from right here is also strong. If the warden's going to cut in a little bit, we might still pick him up. But yeah. Huh. I do want to pull... I do want to get my Royal Champion in behind this Fire Spitter here. So I'll probably drop Royal Champion to Archer Tower. She'll go Archer Tower. Ooh, is that built to drag her out and around? It might be. That actually might be a trick. I think if I drop her like over here, she'll come in and at such an angle that even if she does go here, she would want to go here. Although I'm not about to start counting tiles. You know, I think that is going to drag her all the way around. I think it will. All right, let's go ahead and reinforce for ourselves. We're not getting our troops, so it's okay. And let's go ahead and attack number 10. Try to put up an extra star for the clan. Again, range is here. Warden goes here. Invis, invis, and invis in order to get that ricochet. Looks good. Let's do it. Okay, I see it. Okay. Clan Castle's down. Warden's going to clean the other half of this funnel here. Want him to come in, but it really is time to start. Break in here. Let him chill. Party bus in just a moment. Unfortunately, we lose the king early. Can't drop our party bus until this goes down. This is awkward. Okay, I have to drop the bus over here. Don't kill my queen right now. Queen comes all the way around. Warden goes down. Rage. Come behind. Okay. Poison on the queen, I guess. Totem over there. Totem over here. 4 loons there. Wizard there. Pop. I'm going to pull the queen out of the base here, actually. Might be asking TC why. Because this. Right? It's just cleaner, right? She's not going to have to beat a wall or do anything silly. She just gets it done. So a little bit of an awkward opener. But no panic. Get it done. GG. Star acquired, nerd. All right. Can we put up an extra star for the clan on the 17 before we move on to our whatever hits? Let's see, number 9. Let's see what Mac Rochius did. Mac Rochirus. He just brought 16 dragons. It's a lot of dragons. It's 1 air defense, not 2. Queen's still doing her job, right? But I mean, toming early, I don't know if I like that. Clones miss. No, clones hit. Okay. But clones got 0 value. Okay, sure. Again, Super Dragon and Ice Golem. So strange, man. Also, all this freezing a backside sweeper, why don't you just attack behind the sweeper? I mean, for real, though. That sweeper gave him grief the entire raid. His queen has her healers, but she's going to round this corner with that single and to get totally fried in just a second. Did not overwhelm the core enough to get to the back. 2 backside singles. Yeah, this was not fantastic. Not phenomenal. All right, request. War. I think we can do a better job on this. Again, his revenge tower is very close to the edge. I think our approach should be to hit the multi-archer tower because we get both spell towers and we'd even get super wizard tower with that, I think. Or am I trolling? I think it's actually out of range. Never mind. But we would get both of the spell towers, if I'm not mistaken. So we just go for easy fireball to his multi-archer tower, the double quake, ba-bat. And then look for our entry. The spitters are facing opposite directions. There's nothing that we can do about one of the spitters, but we'll come behind the other. Sweepers are not a problem for us because we're not running a lot of air. Only our healers will encounter issues. So yeah, I think that's I think this would be an easy pickup. I just couldn't get the desired fireball spot without the ice block. Yeah, no, dude, it's ice block is like. I think ice block is needed for top modifiers. I think if you're using ice block with no modifiers, practice more with fireball and you won't need it. Right? Like nail the fireball, hit the double quake, get out. The moment that the damage modifiers start working against you, is when the ice block, I think you can seriously justify it so you don't lose the warden for no reason. No panic, just T-banicked. What? T-ban? Oh, man. Okay. All right. No one donated. We're going to go and fill ourselves up. It's the last reinforcement we'll need this season. And let's go ahead and find our war attack. You want to clean these attacks up one by one. I see... Again, we wanted to take the multi-archer tower, so it's going to require 3 invis. 3 invis to get it. That's okay. But then we get the value we want to follow up with the rest of the attack. There's the army. Make sure we see where we're lined up. We'll fight the clan castle as we get into the base. We're not going to worry about that. Yeah, I think this is the best value fireball that we see. Let's go ahead and hit. One of those. Start looking for it. The black mine out. That's good. 1, 2, 3. We did get the wizard tower. My eyes deceived me earlier. All right, clean. Base is shaped. There's the super dragon. We're actually going to stop to fight it. And I say that because that's cool, right? Like, Super Dragon will not kill us here. His attack speed is going to be way too slow. Let's see. I think we fight into his monolith. Yeah, so this is the way we want to go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Party bus, queen, wall breaker, warden, king to the outside. That should kick everything in. All right, we're on to the single. Going to get that down. All right, we're going to look for this over here. I'm actually going to totem that and send in a headhunter so that our RC is having a better day. Go and totem right here. Take the heat off. Totem over here. Take the heat off again. That's a piece of cake. Still got a spell left over. Everything's alive. King died, but he was supposed to. And that's a GG. Nice war. Nice base. Cool. Sure. Would have been a little bit more fun to hit something fresh, right? Because looks a little bit better. I would have liked to hit that too, but I trust myself a little bit better with these cleanup hits than I do the rest of the clans. So if they hit first and I can see it, I will clean it for them. I'm much more confident to clean those. Okay. Cool. So that's that. We do have a builder that just came to us. I've decided that I'm going to stop on spring traps. I was in spring trap purgatory for over a week. I'm not going to go to level 11 with my spring traps. Instead, I'm going to do something that I think is probably more valuable in the meantime, which is to go ahead and start putting levels, the final level, onto my giant bombs. You know, another 25 damage, 4 days, good time there. The other thing you have to consider is that I've decided I'm hitting the button for Town Hall 18 when I get to 16 days in the season. So that is 5.5 days away, basically. And when I hit that button, that'll give me time to still have the full season pass discount to basically start all of the immediate upgrades for Town Hall 18 with the 20% off discount of the gold pass. And yeah, I don't know. It's a good time to actually start a new Town Hall. Instead of right at the beginning of a season pass, hitting a new Town Hall, you're going to be hit with these wild upgrade times. Instead, trying to hit some of the most necessary upgrades at the end of a season pass, I think is the way to go. So we're going to actually do a giant bomb. After our giant bombs, we're going to work into all of our storages one by one. In fact, I mean, part of me just wants to go ahead and do them now. Just go and start them so that I can make up my mind later. You know what it is, what it is. All the bombs they're all the same level. Air bombs, same level. Seeking Your Minds, giant bombs, spring traps. Yeah, okay. Let's just start. Elixir storage. Upgrade. Spat. Cool. The other good thing about the way that we've timed our upgrade is that our lab will actually be finished completely by the time we hit Town Hall 18. We just have a couple spells left, right? We're working on haste number 6. We have the lightning left. We also have the bat spell left. Now, I am sitting on a book of spells, which I'm going to use on the totem spell as soon as we get to the next town hall. I also have a book of everything and a book of building, which is sitting in the gold pass, which I'm going to eventually use when we hit Town Hall 18 to upgrade the lab and the hero hall. Bang. 2 huge upgrades. Instantly upgraded. Gives me access to my hero levels. Gives me access to the troop and spell levels. That is the way. 100%. Okay. So now we hop over to the Town Hall 11. Or which, it's about to be Town Hall 12. We've hit the upgrade button. I'm going to get my donation account ready to go. And we're going to hit some bases for the lulz. Hit some bases for the loot. So number 20 down here. This one I actually, part of me thinks I could 3-star this. Like if I actually hit this, like well, I think I could 3-star this. This is the only situation that's concerning me, right? Like I want to drop my queen over here with healers to take care of the clan castle. I would like to drop my minion prince down here to take care of these cannons. I'd like to drop my warden over here with baby dragons to take care of these archer towers moving this way. Eventually, I'm going to have the fireball, and I'm going to send the fireball for the town hall and and then baby dragon the rest. I don't think there's a better ground troop that I could throw at this other than Valkyries. Actually, Valkyries could rip this to shreds. Now that I think about it, I think Valkyries could mess this thing up. So let's see if we can do that, actually. I think that's a really good look. We don't need any wall breakers for this hit. We're not going to need an ice golem. We need Valks. So how many of these do we actually want? I'll take 4. Because I like baby dragons. 17 Valks. We have invis spells that could get us some fireball value. Although the way this is going to play out, I don't know if we're going to need invis spells. I'm excited about this, though. I think this is going to be fun. Poison, of course, because we're going to have to fight the CC. The 2 totems is interesting. Part of me wants to go recall. Recall the queen from her 9 o'clock corner and put her at 12. I just don't know if that's going to get me value. I don't know if it'll be good enough. Oh man, this is tough. This is actually really tough. A couple archers, I guess. All right, let's look at the base again. I think we might be able to go 11v13 here. I think it's possible. What's really interesting is his eagle is just exposed, right? Like, we can't drop anything but loons onto that because the archer queen will immediately aggro it. These are actually covering as well. So loons they'd be Sui loons. They would just be going down, you know? And I don't think recalling for the top side is actually the way. I think some totems are actually probably better. Yeah. I think if I hit a queen arrow across all of these archer towers, we'd get all the air defenses. We'd get a bunch of damage up here too. Queen arrow does not kill these. It's not high enough level yet. But we'd get all the archer towers out. We'd get all the air defenses out. Yeah. 14, yeah, it's 1,500 for the arrow. Minion Prince plus... I could toss some minions down there and not use the Minion Prince. Unless I find, for example, Teslas. In which case, we would want to have those things. Just have minions working. This is going to be an interesting attack. It's an interesting base. But it's going to be an interesting attack. One Valk should help with this, plus a baby dragon. One Valk plus a baby dragon for these two. But we're going to set out the Eagle Artillery, which I need to be aware of, right? If I'm under any kind of fire on my heroes, I could be in trouble. Okay, well, I'm going to sack a Valkyrie for minions. And actually take the archers out and go minions. Because what I'm smelling is the idea that I can throw minions at the 6 o'clock compartment, or the 6 o'clock cannon farm, and not worry too hard. If I find Teslas, I'll have to drop the Prince down there. If not, I'm going to drop the Prince with the Warden at the top. Because all the ADs will be taken care of by the Queen. Okay. All right, let's request. And our clan castle needs to be different. I think it needs to be a blimp. Not a blimp. Pardon. It needs to be a slammer. Or do we use a wrecker? This is a question, isn't it? Slammer is always going to get value on defenses. There's a lot of defenses that are clumped up. Okay. Then in the CC, isn't it just more Valks? I feel like it's just more Valks. Only 4 of them? Bro. Not going to lie, that feels kind of bad. Is there a better unit for us to take? There's a Super Yeti. We could take a Super Yeti. That's 35 on the dot. Okay, we take a Super Yeti. And we're going to pray. We're going to do a lot of praying. Invis spells, freeze spells, double rage. Okay. Juice myself up. This is going to be this will be an exciting hit. I'm actually excited about this. Okay, we're juiced. And let's go ahead and scout once more, and we will talk through the plan. All right, so we're going to start with minions down at 6 o'clock. We're going to drop our Warden with 3 healers to this Archer Tower. We're going to drop a Valkyrie with a baby dragon between the Archer Towers. Same, and then we're going to go for the Queen over at 6 to aim through the Archer Towers, through the air defenses, clean a massive amount of damage off of the board. With 4 healers, she's going to work in slowly. Minions, hopefully, are able to clear this. If we find Teslas, we will have to drop our Minion Prince and probably also drop a baby dragon to assist him. As the Warden makes his way up this way, we'll have another baby dragon on these backside collectors right there to assist with that. And we'll make the Warden go this way. When the Warden gets close enough, we will actually go for a Fireball onto the Scatter Shot with a double Quake. Also dropping our Valkyries with the Stone Slammer at the very top. Queen should, at that point, be making her way around this corner, too, to attack the Eagle Artillery and engage the other heroes. So we're going to need a freeze. We're going to need something to assist her when she approaches those heroes, because those heroes are bigger than she is. Okay, Minions 6, Warden at 3, Queen at 9. Pause. Make sure this is looking good. Let it cook. Valkyrie Baby Dragon. Another Baby Dragon down here to help. It's just going to be a matter of time. So let's get it done. Here we go. Beautiful. We're not going to play any more troops until we've gone a little bit farther here. Nice. There's that. Those extra archers are actually very helpful. Like, very helpful. Balloon doesn't get a drop off. Death damage is all. And we're still cooking. We have 2 minutes. The base is looking like it's starting to crush up. Minions are even starting to merge in with the queen. We like those vibes. I'm actually going to get very cute with this. Maybe not. I've changed my mind. Queen, as soon as she gets up here, we're going to get ready to pop a rage. And then drop our Stone Slammer with all our Valks from the very top. That's all my healers. They're gone. Totem. Cool? No way. No way, dude. Oh, get... Oh my god! The plan was too good. Yes! Wow! Bro, you guys gotta see 11v13 on number 20. That was sick. That was sick, dude. That went exactly the way I thought it would. I was expecting Teslas down at 6, though. If he'd put Teslas there, could not do that. Right? Like, I would have had to put the Prince down there. Beautiful arrow. This was sick, dude. Like, what a plan. What a plan, bro. Baby Dragon straight chillin'. Easy clan castle take. Like, not even close. Dragon death. All these archers that lived to assist with this were clutch. The minions, though, just uncontested. Like, you really got to be kidding me. Like, this is what real attacking looks like. If you can't 11v13, quit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is like, this was all the air traps right here kind of made me scared though. I was like, oh no, am I about to lose my value? All the black mines going off. And I'm like, okay, she's dead. Well, we have to let her go. The rage and the freeze. All infernos down, all skelly traps ripped up. Good fireball, double quake, scatter shots. All but go down, almost go down. With that super Yeti, bro. The super Yeti, dude. The super Yeti, dude. Actually sick. What a sick attack. Dude, dissected. Was a master class on dissection. I hope I spelled that right. Okay, so now we're about to hit a 15. We're going to lower our expectations. Lower these expectations just a little bit. It would be very difficult to do the same thing to this base. These bases are quite a bit stronger. Looking at the defenses, he does have some Town Hall 13 defense left. Oh, some Town Hall 14 defense left. Okay. But he does have some Town Hall 7 or 15 defense, right? He has these cannons. Mortars also, I think, are 15. So what will we do here? I mean, if we try to fireball this, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Quakes will not actually take these out because our fireball won't deal enough damage. So it would be a big investment to do not enough. We could, however, Yeti for the Town Hall, maybe Blimp Yeti for the Town Hall. So we could put the Warden up here with healers. We can kill the 2 builder huts. Drop our Blimp the second we get the second builder hut. Fireball immediately, double quake for this. And that would also catch the Blimp. So we'd go Fireball with Eternal. And the Blimp ideally is going to be able to make it into the Town Hall. It could be Yetis. Just Rage Yetis, right? There's a good chance we don't actually make it over the wall, but I'm not going to stress too hard. If we try to go air, we're going to get hard stopped by his air defenses. They deal way too much damage for us. Those are 3 levels up from what our offense actually is. Because we're working with a Town Hall 11 offense. We haven't hit 12 yet. We're still working with a max Town Hall 11 offense. This would be pretty much impossible to counter. I don't think we'd have enough. I mean, maybe... Okay, so this is my idea. Maybe what we do is we do the Warden Fireball here with the Blimp. We'll eventually get down to this Eagle and these Expos, which are going to hurt. We drop our Queen over here with a similar thing, and then maybe we do drop Dragons between the Warden and the Queen on either corner. So we put the Dragons in here. The Queen's arrow is going to be meant to take out at least that air defense, if not a second. And then waltz around the side. If we do a little bit of funneling, we could force her in for the single and then freeze it. That's one option. So let's actually look at our army composition. We need to change big time. Let's just go ahead and put as many dragons here at 6. Obviously, we don't want just that. Could use, let's see. Let's check the base again. See if, I think maybe we could get away with minions down here. Yeah, look at that. Could get a minion onto this, which would get the cannon. We might be able to snipe that. No, the warden's going to see it. Okay. So we would really only get this in the cannon, and then we'd have to put something like archers down as well. But it'd have to happen after we get the cannon. Okay. Maybe we do want to put down some Valks to help with the funnel here. Because we definitely want these camps to go down before the queen steps in. Because if these aren't down, she's going to walk around and miss this single. Guaranteed. Okay, let's go and change from Rage to Eternal. Okay, so Fireball, Rage Eternal. Is it possible to maybe we squeeze out another level on our... Hold on. Be cool to squeeze out another level on the Fireball, but I don't think we can. We'd have to buy a ton, and I mean a ton, of the shiny ore. I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to hold off for the other stuff and just wait. Okay, well, we're going to do our best. The clan castle shall be more air. Probably dragon with more loons. Or would it be better to take maybe double infernos plus a loon? Kind of like this vibe with totems. Okay. One less baby for a Valkyrie. And a wizard. Okay. Our request is out. Cool. Got it. Oh, wait a minute. We messed up. Forgot we were supposed to blimp the town hall. Maybe it's okay if we don't. Dragons and queens should push right in, right? We'll look to totem for the warden, I think. Okay. Well, again, we're not trying to stress. Coming to the very end of our live stream here. It's time to try testing the limits of Town Hall 11, and I think we'll probably have found it here. We're no longer going to blimp the Town Hall. We're going to look to send in our Stone Slammer in basically with our dragons when we approach in here. So let's do it. We're still on Eternal. I need to put on Rage. I just realized if we're no longer blimping, I need Rage. I would want this instead for sure. Okay. And then the real question then becomes, where are we putting the minion prince? Behind the dragons. There's no other choice. Behind the dragons. All right, here we go. killing. Wow. See, these defenses deal a lot more damage. Not enough damage, see? Not enough damage. Not enough damage for the air defense either. Oh man, that is something. Let me tell you what. Don't go up. Is she going up? She's going up. Man, what a day. Oh, we need to get this down here. It's taking too long. Oh boy. Okay. Go and do this. That was about as close as I could play that. Well, that didn't help. I could have kept toteming. Didn't want to do it. And now we'll probably lose the raid. Throw you in. Start raging stuff. Do this. Breeze, can we at least get that 2-star? He's going away from the town hall. Rest in peace, me. All right, we tried. Found our limit. Found our limit. Anything else to get? I don't think so, right? Looking for additional percentage. Yeah, we got as much as we could. At least at that point of the raid, right? Yeah, we won't get any closer to anything else. Unfortunate! But it is what it is, man. There was no way that we could get anything better than perhaps a 2-star. So at least we revealed the CC. We got all his Teslas to pop up. Also saw firsthand that the levels on your equipment matters. I already knew ahead of the attack that the fireball wasn't going to kill those expos. But say we had another level. High probability that we would have one-shot those expos plus take down the eagle. If we got that out, I think that was actually not looking terrible. That actually wasn't looking bad. But we needed that to happen. Okay, guys. So we had a great day. To give a little bit of a recap, let's go back over to 17. This is what we did the vast majority of this stream on. We did all of our tournament hits and achieved rank 1 in Electro 31. Most people have been doing lots and lots of attacks. But there are some people who are holding attacks back. So unclear to me whether or not they're actually interested in promoting or just trying to stay in the same league. We are interested in promoting. We got up to our highest trophy count so far of 1,314 in a ranked season. Our attacks, our average stars per attack is 2.9. Average attack destruction per attack is 99.1%. Average destruction per defense, 86.3. Average attack duration is 2 minutes, 28 seconds. So not even, really we're averaging with over 30 seconds remaining, which is awesome. Battle log is right here. We did 15 attacks a couple days ago, and we did 15 today. So out of the first 15 attacks, we only failed twice. Both of these were Town Hall 18s, and one of them was a time fail. For the second 15 attacks, we only failed once, and it was a 99! So we almost went perfect in the 15 that we did today, missing only one building. So, solid day for us. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the stream today. Had a fantastic day. Was able to pull off a nasty 11v13 triple. If you're just tuning in the stream right now, I would encourage you to watch that VOD because we did this one live and it's nasty. Masterclass on dissecting a base. I was looking at it and I was like, you know, the power differential might be there, but dude, this base is kind of crap. and I think we can take this one apart, and we did. It was an interesting attack. So yeah, Thunders Thomas is just showing up. Brother, I'm so glad you're here, dude, but we are tuning off right now. You should watch the stream, though. It's a solid. We had 15 of our ranked attacks, jumped into some war right after that, and then followed it up at the very end with a beautiful 11v13 triple. Then we tried our hand at attacking a Town Hall 15 with our 11. Didn't pan out. Showed that the equipment levels matter, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, hope you had a great stream with us. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow on Sunday. Much love, guys, and peace out. Oh yeah, quick shout out to everyone on Twitch. If you'd like to participate in the raid, I'm setting it up right now. All right, hit the ready up button if you are still watching. Okay, and see you later, Twitch. And with that, goodbye, YouTube. Have a great day. Bye-bye.